Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan's new show, Pluribus, debuts with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, follows the most miserable person on Earth who must save the world from happiness. Described as a sci-fi masterpiece with one of the best TV pilot episodes ever. More on this later. Let's just leave it at that.
There you go.
That was hell of a debut, huh?
Next one here from the creators, or creator, I should say, of Breaking Bad. Pluribus. 100% Rotten Tomatoes. Supposedly one of the greatest pilot episodes ever, right? I'll let Cody go first, actually. Cody, kind of alluded to, we'll talk on that later. Let me see what Cody's thoughts are on that. Cody, what do you think?
How do I start this?
Cody, for reference, only watched the first episode. 2 episodes are out now. Me and Jed have seen the second one.
I've only seen the first episode.
Cody's only seen the first. Yeah.
My bad, gang. It's because okay. How do I start this? I'm gonna say, for the record, I don't think it is 100%, and I don't think it's one of the best pilots I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna just start by saying that. I'm not gonna be too negative because it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm not fully drawn in yet. It didn't really get me interested, I guess how everybody else is. It doesn't, don't get me wrong, it feels like it's going for that lean in your seat, pay attention to what's going on, kind of like how like watching I keep forgetting the name of the show that we stopped watching but you finished. What was the name of it? It's like watching shows like that, like all these shows, like the show on Peacock. It's like watching these shows. They're supposed to get you hooked because there's something crazy going on in the world. I feel like it's trying to do that, and it's probably doing good. It's just I'm not 100% there yet. I'm not there. That's just how it's interesting to some extent because we want to know what's happening, but I'm not that interested. I don't know how else to explain that, but it was all right. I'm not saying it was bad. It was all right. I'm pretty sure episode 2 elevates it. You guys probably know, obviously, but episode 1, I don't think it was one of the best pilots I've ever seen. That's all I'm saying.
Jet, what do you think?
I don't want to ramble about the same thing.
Episode 1 only.
I know. I'm trying.
You remember where it ends? I can tell you where it ends.
No, I remember. I guess I agree with Cody in the sense because obviously people are saying best pilot ever, and sometimes we talk like that on here, right?
We do,
but that's a lot of television. That's a lot of TV shows to even try to put a fucking list together. And in my mind, I guess it's up there because that episode to me was crazy, but I don't know, like Cody, I don't know if I would say if that was the best. I don't know. Off feelings, I don't think so. Just having like a picture of episode or TV shows in my head, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I thought that pilot was great. That shit was pretty fucking nuts. J-Mag, episode 2 did a lot.
Should I just take my headphones off?
No, because that shit is long. You wouldn't even finish it. But you get...
No, he meant step away.
Oh, yeah. Nah, we don't gotta do that. It just.
I'm pretty sure because it seems like right after everything's gonna get talked about.
Bro,
it does get talked about.
And that's what I'm saying. It feels like they're trying to do that, but it's like at the same time, it feels like I'm watching a show that's trying to be unserious at the same time.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
But again, I don't know from episode 2, but that's what it felt like. I was like, is it gonna be like that where we're gonna be sitting here with episodes like, oh, what's gonna happen? What does this mean? Or is it gonna be like one of the shows where it's just they just threw that in there, but it's like one of those regular shows where you're just watching her life now. I don't know. It just felt like that. I don't know how to explain it.
But yeah, I loved it, to be honest. And like I said, episode 2, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll just stop there.
Episode 1 I thought was great. I watched it twice. Watched it by myself. Gloria watched it, wanted to watch it, so watched it with her again too. So I got the rewatch from it. I thought it was great. I completely agree with Cody and Jet here that this is not the greatest pilot that we've ever seen. I think the episode itself is maybe an 8. I think the highest I can ever go to on it is a 9. But I still enjoyed the episode. But I will say this: aliens, right? Aliens. But we don't really fuck with aliens here at LFG. But I kind of it got me hooked a little bit better than most other shows with aliens did, for me personally.
I mean, obviously, I haven't seen 2, so I'm confused.
No, I'm. They said in episode 1.
They said they weren't aliens.
They said they weren't aliens, but this algorithm or this recipe comes from aliens. And the president, or he's not the president, he's the president of agriculture or something like that, right? He said, "There's no aliens on this planet."
Yeah,
he said this planet.
That's how he said it.
Yeah. This is aliens. This is fucking aliens, like, man. Okay.
The way but the way they were trying to explain it, because he was also saying like it's like a virus, and obviously that makes sense. But he was like, oh, because he realized how bad that sounded. He's like, no, it's not a virus. But they're basically just trying to explain it as everybody's one consciousness now.
Yeah.
Because it's like a euphoria. Everybody's on the same wavelength. Like
yeah.
But it's not them. That's why she was like, let me talk to the president. He's dead. He just passed away. Like. But even if you're talking to the person, you're not actually talking to them. You're talking to whatever they are, and that's where next episode is probably going to get into that.
They do answer some questions, and they give you some more backstory on it and stuff like that. But I will say this was a good episode. Seeing how the shit spread was kind of crazy and unique. They kind of hustled on that shit. The plane shot when she's looking, I was like, oh, those planes up there. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And she's like, nah, it's not weird. Like, oh shit, they're crop dusting your asses. Like that's what they're doing. Right?
Yeah. Once I saw the lines, I said,
yeah. It's like that was crazy. And then shit just went downhill after that. Motherfuckers started, convulsing and having seizures and stuff like that. And I kind of had a problem with it at first, but after seeing it the second time, I get it. She had her friend do the same thing, and she did all this, hustle and bustle to take her to the hospital and things like that. And she saw more people at the hospital. She's trying to get the doctor, and she said, damn. None of these people, and she still wanted to get her down and into a gurney, right, and get her into the hospital. I was like, you see that shit's fucked. So like, what are you trying to do? But she's human. She doesn't understand what the fuck's happening, so she just wants to save her friend. So that's fine. One point I will take away from this, and I told this to Gloria when I watched it the second time. There was a scene when she gets to the hospital. There's a mother with the baby, right, and the baby's about to fall off, and she saves the baby. She looks into the car seat, and she kind of looks a little like, oh shit, like horrified by it. And I'm like, show us the baby.
I wanted to see the baby.
Show us the baby. And I understand why they didn't show us the baby. Fine, you don't want to go that deep into what's happening, but at the same time, then why even show that scene at all? Like, just to me, like, have the balls if you're gonna do that. Show the baby in the show and see what's going on. If not, I'm completely fine with not even having that scene in there. I understand there's kids. I understand there's babies. This whole world has babies and kids and things like that. So they're probably getting turned too. So that's kind of where I lost a little point for me on episode 1 in particular. But that final scene with the president, I was like, oh shit. And she thought she was like, okay, thank God bless America or whatever. And it has her name. Yeah. Just like, hey, call this number when you're ready. I was like, oh shit, man. Like, damn, that's crazy. And she started just asking questions. And the thing that came up was like, there's 11 other of you guys out there. Was it in Albuquerque? No, in the world. Oh shit. I was like, yo, hell yeah, I fuck with that, because I'm glad she's not the only person. I think that would have been a little unrealistic. And Gloria was telling me, how did she not get infected? And I was like, well, how did Allie not get infected in The Last of Us, right? There's people that are just immune to certain shit. So that's what happens. That's what I kind of compared it to her for. But no, I thought it was a good episode. Just, not this greatest of all time that, we're hearing on it. And then even with episode 2, which I thought was a good episode, and you get lore and things like that, I don't think this show, and this obviously can change as more episodes come out and shit starts getting crazier and getting deeper into it, but I don't think this show is going to be, at least for us here, and I could be wrong, a silo type shit. I don't know, maybe Jed already feels like that. Man. For me personally, I don't think it's going to be that type of thing. It might change, but that's just where I'm kind of at right now.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
that for me, that's kind of tough to judge. Obviously, like we were just talking about the 2
Yeah.
episodes, because I feel like off just that second episode, like we just got so fucking much.
Yeah, we did.
And obviously, there's so much more to go that the shit could really like flip on its head. But I don't know, just this the information that we were getting, the shit that was happening. Obviously, I'm not gonna speak on anything, but I was just like, man, how did this nigga come up with this? And obviously, like on the surface, like I first was looking at it, and you said aliens, and I was like, I was thinking about that too. Like, I don't really like alien shit like that. But as I'm watching it, it was what they're doing with aliens and how the story is being told, as opposed to a fucking whatever that fucking Peacock show is called.
Teacup.
I don't know. Teacup.
Yeah.
I just have more. This is just more.
I'm excited for the next one. I really am. Like that's just not to take away. I don't know if that was like a negative type of thing. I just don't think it's going to be on the level of that for us. And like I said, it could change. But I am excited for the next episode for the rest of the season to see exactly what's going on. And I will say, let me get her character name or even the actress's name, because she's doing a pretty good job. Yeah. She is me, especially in episode 2, and the questions that she's asking and shit, and the scenarios that she's putting to what's going on and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the type of shit that I would be asking too. Fuck yeah, what are we doing? So that was pretty cool, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. I can relate.
I can already tell, because by the way episode 1 ended, when she was like, they were like, we're here for you, we're here to help. If you got any questions, just call. You need anything to eat, to drink, just let us know. And then she was like, I forgot how they brought it up. And then they were like, we just want to know how to fix you. Yeah. Instantly, she said, "Oh fuck, no,
no. Yeah, what do you mean fix me?
What do you mean?
We're gonna figure it out. No, so you can join us. No. I don't want to. No. I'm good on that. But
man. I'm already knowing. Sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I gotta see episode 2 though.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm invested.
No, for sure.
For sure. And I can't wait to see just how it progresses, because to your point, it is kind of that thing where like, I can see how this is gonna go, and hopefully I'm dead fucking wrong about it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Cody will speak on 2, and we'll watch 2, and then we can speak on that a little bit more for sure. Because I do think some things might change.
But I don't know, because the ending of episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure.
I wasn't expecting that shit.
For sure.
So.
For sure.
I don't know. We'll see.
I will say and I don't think Silo, maybe it did for you guys, and I can't remember, but I know for sure. By episode 2, we were locked in. Let's go. What is happening? This is our show. For Silo, I think it took a little bit longer, if memory serves correctly.
Yeah, because we were through different main characters. We had to figure out what was happening.
Yeah,
that's for sure more of like a slow burn type of TV show.
Yeah. So maybe this takes that route. Yeah, maybe this takes from that. So we'll see. But 2 episodes in on Pluribus. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you guys are thinking about it so far. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait for the rest of the season. I know Glory's excited for it too. So stay tuned for more of Pluribus here on LFG. But anything else? Any other What We Watches?
No, I think.
All right. Well, there you guys go. That was our What We Watch. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, or possibly listening to down in the comments below.